Before the story of Noah, Africans were already telling a story about a flood that wiped out the world. But this one is far more terrifying. Thunder sound. In ancient African traditions, long before written scriptures, there were stories passed down by word of mouth. Stories of a time when humans became too proud. They stopped listening. They ignored the elders. They broke the balance between nature and spirit. Among the Yoruba people, there was a belief that the world was once destroyed by water, not just rain, but a flood so powerful it swallowed entire kingdoms. The sky grew darker each day. Animals began to act strangely. Rivers started to rise, even without rain. The elders warned, the gods are watching, and they are not pleased. In some traditions, like those of the San people, it was said that a great force, a creator, decided humanity had lost its way, not because they were weak, but because they forgot respect, truth, and balance. Then, it happened. The sky didn't just rain. It broke. Water poured like the heavens had opened. Thunder shook the earth. The ground itself began to disappear. People ran. Children cried. Warriors fell to their knees in fear. Entire villages, gone in moments. This wasn't just destruction. It was a reset. But just like other flood stories, some say a few survived, not because they were powerful, but because they listened. They respected the warnings. They lived in harmony. Some escaped to highlands. Others held onto trees for days, watching the world they knew vanish beneath water. This story was never just about a flood. It was a warning, a reminder that when humans forget who they are, when they lose respect for life, destruction follows. And maybe that's why so many cultures, from Africa to the Middle East, tell the same story. So the question is, was it just a myth, or did something really happen that the world is trying to remember? Because one thing is certain, Africa knew long before the rest of the world did. Pause. Thunder fades out.